Dear colleagues, we'll be discussing the Greenstone Digital Library software. It is an open source software which is used for designing the digital libraries in of different electronic resources. This is a software which is using in the libraries and information science subject. So, dear colleagues, maybe it may not be suitable for you, but because we have to prepare a presentation using the Active Presenter, so I have decided to take this topic for designing a video using Active Presenter. So there are different types of these steps which are involved in designing a digital library collection using Greenstone Digital Library software. So the first step, creating a digital collection. First we have to take into account a new file. While opening the new file, it will be asking for the name of the collection and description of the collection. If we have a collection related to, say for example, manuscripts, so we'll be describing the digital collection as a collection of manuscripts, or we can describe suitability of the collection or the resources which are available, and then we can describe the contents in the description box which is represented in the window. Then the first step is basically when we have the resources, we have electronic files either available or stored in our own laptop or desktop, or we can download the files from internet, so that we can input them in the digital library software. So the first step is collection, or it is known as gather step, where we are gathering all the different kinds of these electronic resources for which we have to build a digital collection. Second step is the enrich step, which is normally said to be as a metadata step, where we are we are enriching the collection which has been now gathered and collected in the Greenstone Digital Library software. In this particular step, we describe the electronic resources based on the bibliographical elements, like it is mentioned there, the title, creator, subject, description, publisher, and related other different kinds of these bibliographical elements. There are two processes which are involved. One is either we can use already inbuilt metadata softwares or standards, or we can use our own customized metadata using the local bibliographical elements which may be useful for the library users. Then the third step, which is the design step, where we are designing the collection. There may be different types of these files, there may be different formats in a digital collection, so we need special application programs which are named here in the digital library software as plugins. So those plugins are needed to process those different files and formats of electronic resources for which we have to build a digital library. So that is in the first step of designing is the document plugins, where some text files may be there, PDF files may be there, Word, PowerPoint, or any type of file which we can get from internet, or which we may have stored in our software in our system. We have to use a specific plugin. Then next step is the searching indexes, like we talk of the OPAC, WebOPAC, or any other catalog, where we search the resources which are available in a library. In the similar manner, we are using different bibliographical elements for searching the bibliographical for the digital library which we are creating using digital library software. So here like title, sometimes the publisher name, title followed by the author's name, keywords, subjects, these different kinds of these elements whereby a user can search the digital library are mentioned in search indexes. Like we have selected the creator, the subjects, then the title in search index. Then along with the searching, there is also another way of getting the collection in a library it is through browsing process. So we need to have some bibliographical elements whereby we can browse the collection, like by the name of the authors, by the name of the publisher, or we can have the collection on the basis of on the basis of the year of publication, on the basis of the subjects. So here also we are using different classifiers. In case of this digital library classifier, we normally use AZ compact list, whereby alphabetically all the different types of these classifiers are being indexed based on the alphabetical order, like title, author, subject. We have used here the three bibliographical elements for the ready reference. Then we use the formatting option, where the email IDs or the home page pictures or the image or the URL of the digital library collection we decide in this step, which is the format step. It is a simple step, there is nothing technical in that. Then we sometimes use the format features here also. Sometimes if there are multiple collections, so in this particular format step we talk of cross collection search, where multiple collections of the same digital library can be searched simultaneously. Then the last step is the build, which is named as a create step, whereby we are building the digital library collection. So the number of documents which we have exported, which we have stored in the digital library software at a given time, they are being processed based on the different plugins, and after processing is completed, it will say build started, and then the import build completed or finished. So then we can have a preview of the collection. Let us see, this is the demo page of the digital library, and this is the demo collection, and this is the page that we have designed, a simple interface for a digital library with the help of three bibliographical elements: creators, title, and subjects. Thank you, dear colleagues. This was simply a presentation, a video capturing with the help of Active Presenter, which were assigned by the Commerce Department for the faculty members. Thank you for watching the video.